all my learning, my experience with myself and during coaching loads of women, what I have seen is it's really easy to make sales. It's really easy to make money online or offline, but it's very hard to become the person who can actually make sales or actually make money. Becoming a woman who can create what she wants and sustain a powerful position is an art, and a lot of women struggle with it. In my journey, I have this honor of working with amazing ladies, and we have done some pretty extraordinary things. I've been really fascinated with becoming a powerful woman, becoming her, becoming the one who can do it all and get it all. And it became clear to me that this is not something that's talked about openly. Nobody teaches us that, especially in my culture, or if you are a person of color or you're from underprivileged background, and it's really sad. It's like you're born a girl and you have to deal with all that comes that way and do the job of being a woman without expectations. And if you don't want to do that, you're a bad apple. Like, what a shame. And I have experienced that for myself and also heard so many things these ladies share about being women, being wife or mother, which is so beautiful and gratifying. But in this environment, most of the time, it's heartbreaking. And I have experienced, like, there is no respect or support, no encouragement, no empathy, no equality for women inside home or outside in a workplace. And the sad thing is that women do these things to other women. It's not just men all the time. It's like women are kind of doing things to other women. Inside home or in a workplace. How sad is that? Feelings of not being recognized, respected, or paid equally for the work they do. They feel like they are in unjustified world. Feels like it's difficult for them as women, like it's a lot of judgment. Credibility is not the same, and these dynamics come back over and over and over again for them. And in the relations area, especially, women don't know mostly who to be. Like, who to be in a relationship, giver, which most of us are naturally really good at, being to the point of emptying ourselves, or laid back receiver, which none of us most of the time know how to be. And it's not being taught in the schools of womanhood. Like, very commonly, we as women do not know how to be a woman in a relationship. We become mothers of all the mothers. And mothering energy brings us in our masculine and changes the dynamic of beautiful, exciting, healthy relationship. And we have loads of conversation about that, like what to do and what not to do. All these have me really dug deep into finding out and learning about masculine and feminine energies and how to keep a balance. Like, how does these dynamic work in harmony? If you're only masculine, or if you're only feminine, it's not balanced. It doesn't work. There has to be a balance. There has to be a beautiful harmony for things to work. So I really dedicated my work in last couple of years, or my research, you can say, in last couple of years, in learning, understanding, and practicing womanhood. Really dissecting her. Really understanding she, who can do, be it all. The it factor. The queen. The one who can. And I found when we really understand ourselves, there is something miraculous happen. Like we are not trying to figure out what we are not, or modeling someone else's version of ourselves, because that's what we've been doing whole life. We're just trying to fit in the mold. Like if that person liked me to be this way, I'll be this way. If that person liked me to be this way, I'll be this way. But who am I? What do I like for me to be? How do I see myself? Who am I for me? Not any other version, no expected version of me. What is my real version? Who am I? If I'm not mom, if I'm not wife, if I'm not sister, if I'm not daughter, if I'm not confined in any box of any relationship or role, who am I? Who are you? And we find our own, like our whole life is being dedicated into dividing ourselves into these boxes so we can be things for other people, but we are not taught how to be things for us. So when we really understand ourselves, we find our own magic, our own value, our own flavor, our own essence. We cultivate deepest relationship with ourselves, and some things, something ordinary, extraordinary unfold. And I have seen it firsthand where, coming out of their own limitations, these women, they skyrocket their business, their sales, having incredible relationship and creating freedom their hearts desire, while also being a full-time mom, business owner at the same time. It's not easy to be a mom and be a business owner. It's not easy to run a house and a business at the same time. It's not. So when you understand this beautiful harmony, then you can do, be, and have it all. I have seen women who I've worked with do really incredible things with this work. And I have worked with absolute beginners and established business owners, but the thought they have about the things they have to deal with and whatever is blocking them is the same for almost every single one of us. But we all have our own versions of difficulties, like different intensities at different levels. And I've really seen and learned a lot during my own experiences. And during this work, I have expended a lot in my own emotional intelligence. It's been really enjoyable experience for me, and helping a lot of ladies creating beautiful, magical experiences and witnessing their growth and expansion is very heartwarming journey for me. And it's been quite a while since I've done any of the free class and this session, Becoming Her, is tribute to us, and it's been on my heart for a very long time to do this, and it was just being off, and it was not just happening. So this was the time for it to happen. So it's happening now. So this Becoming Her program, this session, this preview is a tribute. It's an honor for me to lead this for you. So if you happen to have a woman in your life who has a business or a career, or she's got a high-powered job, or if you know she's struggling in relationship dynamics, or is having a hard time balancing masculine and feminine side of her, is mothering everybody and finding it hard to find place for herself, like coming back to herself and finding that deep peace within herself, and then finding that magnetism, please share this live stream with her, because the goal of this session is, what I really envision is to create a safe place for women where we can comprehend together what it's like to be a woman and find out what is your next move going to be as a powerful woman in this world. My goal is that you, by the end of this session, feel proudest of yourself as women. You become your own muse. Unlock your 8 factor. You become her, whoever you aspire to be. Especially if you are an entrepreneur, especially if you are in an online business space where you are looking up to these people who are crushing it, and you're thinking in yourself, oh my God, like, what does it take for me to do that? This is what it takes. This is what it takes. This is the work that'll open up another portal for you. So, and you can proudly step into your higher self-image and meet her in this present moment. The most magical and proud thing that happened for me is realizing that being women is a gift. Being women is a gift. It's not a burden. We've been taught our being women is not a burden, it's a gift. We've been taught whole life that like being women is hard and this, that, blah, blah, blah. And nobody taught us that we as a women have a special place in divine realm. And God himself has been very proud of creating us. We are miraculous beings. The bliss, the joy, the beauty, the class, the sass, the edge, the badassery, imagination. We have it all. We have all of it. God has blessed us with all he's got. The only thing he says we lack, only one thing he says we lack, we don't see our own value. What we are capable of. Energetically, emotionally, there is so much about us that needs to be discovered by us. So in this world, no one can take advantage of us. No one can look down upon us. No one can belittle us. So what I've found in my work, in my research, for myself, first, there are specific ways in feminine energy to create extraordinary self-worth, wealth, to get things done, to lean back and receive, and to be loved and cherished unconditionally. You just get to be, do, have it all just because you are you, just because you're a woman, just because you are in this world, in this moment, just because you are here, alive, breathing. And I want to talk about it all with you. I want to talk about what makes us special and amazing. Because women, us, we really are a masterpiece. Because our ability to feel, to sense deeply, our intuition, our empathy, our compassion, our dedication. There are so many beautiful things about being a woman, and when we tap into them, it's like the whole another level starts to open up for us. And when I start utilizing all the things, my life, my business, relationship changed. And I've seen same is true for my clients too. And I'm so incredibly grateful that through this work, I'm able to change so many lives for the better. They have created abundance of wealth, joy, bliss, freedom without burning themselves to the ground. When you actually learn how to tap into your own gifts, everything around you changes for good. And it's absolutely extraordinary. And in this session, we really shine light on all of it and you are going to have really great time in this room. It's going to be a conversation of a lifetime. You will witness the magic that will come out of you. It's going to be extraordinary, transformational, and it's my honor that I want to make this available for you for free. There are so many ways people can work with me through my programs, private mentorship, and all, but my great pleasure is giving you this transformation for free, because I want you to be the mentor that takes you to your next level. Because when I first started my journey, all I was searching for free stuff on the internet. And when you find right stuff that can truly change your life, and it's amazing. And I want to be the one for you. I want to be the one who do it for you. We all started somewhere, and I want to be that stepping stone for you. So this session, we have no rules. You like it, you watch it, you find value, you share, and you take what's aligned and make use of it. And if you can come back and tell me how it landed for you, that's going to make my day. And if you share with your besties, your friend, your sisters, your mothers, that's going to make my day too. You can come back to it again and again, because this is going to be here, and learn and grow as you like. One thing that'll make my day is like you share this live stream, because it's going to change a lot of lives. The way to solve a problem is to bring awareness to it. When we bring light to a problem, when we take it out of the darkness, then there's only light that's left. So sharing this live stream is going to change a lot of lives. So please do that. And it's going to make my day. Okay, so this session is going to be something that in few years from now, when you look back at it, you're like, that changed me. And that's what I want for you in the most beautiful way. This is not like another free webinar where you will like how to make more money or have relationship or have love, or it's much bigger than that, much deeper than that. This conversation that will really stretch your mind and heart and soul. It will impact you deeply if you allow it. It's not what we do, it's about who we are when we do it. And I love this so much because it's true. It's true for me, and it's true for when I observe people. It just have such a big effect. Like it's not what we do, it's who we are when we do it. If you observe this in your own life, if you observe this in your personal relationships, in your workplace, with your children, with your friends, in your work environment, with your business, when you're coaching people, this one line is just everything. It just shows you. It is such a deep. This is so deep. And in this session is the understanding of who we are when we do things. And when you actually understand that, when you actually understand yourself, you just enter another portal. Like why some things feel easy and some things feels hard. Why we be difficult to ourselves and why we allow things to happen to us. And when you understand this, when you actually deeply study this, and when you observe this, you will know that it's actually you who are allowing things to happen to you. You are allowing it. And you might not like it. Because I didn't like it when I first found out. Because we are humans, and that's human nature. But we actually allow things to happen to us. Because we have this power. We do have it. So how we call all that which is within us to all our advantage, our power, our wisdom, our leadership, how intuition, how we can take it all out and use it to our advantage. This is such a fun thing to learn and talk about, which is going to help you unlock your own magnetism, your own miracles. There is so much more within you that has yet to be uncovered. There is so much more. And when you'll do that, it's going to be extraordinary to witness. Like, you're gonna fall in love with yourself. Like, so many times you're gonna be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, every single time when there is another layers that comes off of you and you see yourself in a different light, in a different, oh my god, it is so transformational. And it's just so exciting. It's just so exciting. And I am really proud to do this work and really believe, if you have been drawn to me, if you have been drawn to my work and you have been watching me lately on the internet for a while, I have diverse range of things I teach, and I love to teach. I talk about business. I'm a business coach. So that's a given. Social media, content creation, sales, marketing, branding, leadership, human design. Human design, when I started learning human design 5 years ago, it changed my life. It just completely changed my life and changed how I see people, how I see their interactions, why they do things, who they actually are. It's just so deep. So deep. And I use human design to coach you. I don't teach human design because I love using human design to guide you, because I think I do that better. So money mindset, that is something that changed the game for me. Being friends with your money, it's just on another level. Relationships, when you do this work, you change, you evolve, you grow, you see people for you see the real, you see the truth. And when you do that, your relationship improves. First, your relationship is going to improve with yourself, but your relationship with people around you, that changes, that improves. Soul guidance, your intuition, your divinity, this divinity within you, your connection with God. When you know how to use that, when you know how to make it guide you, surrendering your will in God's will, is just on another level. Because you need it all to be successful, to activate your success, to create freedom, to be the chosen one, to be the one and only, to become her. There is not just one key, it's all of it together, going in amalgamation with each other. The biggest realization here is that there is no switch. There is no on and off switch that can be turned on and off. It's the whole experience, the whole another level of life's upgrade. When we grow from baby to child to adulthood to teenage to, as we grow, we evolve, we have an upgrade. The wisdom, the attitude, everything is life's upgrade. But when you are in this stage where you are building this desire, this dream you have, when you're in a process of impacting lives and transforming the world in some way, there is another level of upgrade that needs to happen to you, because it's like a different software you need to get inside you. Like your computer that was working before, that brought you up to this level, it's gonna stop working because now the level you're headed to is a different software you need to have. So you need to have a different download, a new software in your system. It is not just one key, it's the combination of all the keys joined together to unlock your next level. And I want to take you on a journey which is going to make you feel all the feels, going to touch you so deeply, going to make you excited to create your life. The way you're supposed to create, to remind you of your own essence. It's going to take you through your own voyage. and will land you in most beautiful, magical place in your life. I love this, to see you achieve great things you're meant to achieve. I am an emotional being. Oh, emotional projector 1-3. I cry crazy. I get very emotional when I'm working with my clients. It's just, I'm a weeper. I just cry. Okay. So I really love this for you, to see you achieve great things in your life that you're meant to achieve. I really want to help you build a life you adore. And in few upcoming days, we are going to set new course for your life that's really promising, because I have so much planned. I have so many live streams planned for you guys. I have so many trainings planned for you guys. And it really doesn't matter where you are in your journey. These sessions will act as a golden compass for the direction of your life. There is a gold for you in this session which will help you massively. It's really a time that we as women come together regardless of any boundaries and limits we bind ourselves with, and help each other rise, help each other build success, help each other become better women and awesome mothers and awesome partners, because new generations are coming from us. This world's future is in our hands. And it's on us how we make it or break it. And I especially stand for moms making so much money and creating extraordinary wealth through sharing their magic and essence in the world, because when moms make money, their children's chances of becoming a better human being and their success in the world gets higher, million times better. Women, especially moms, have more money means more power in the hands of heart-led women. It means it's going to be powerful and justified decision making for the matters of the world that affect our future generations. Let's normalize women's mom creating businesses beyond imagination. Let's rise together and have a party at the top, because each and every one of us deserves it and worthy of it. And we have so much to give. We have so much inside of us to impact lives and transform this world and make it a better place. And also, it's not about the top and be lonely. It's not about the money. It's about be the one of greatest, and we all can be that. We all can be that. Being best and lonely is not the vibe anymore. It's the time of being one of many greats. And rise together and supporting each other. And we all can do that. With all of our own uniqueness and individualities, we all can rise. And that's my desire, for you to rise beyond our wildest imagination. You become this version of you that your soul craves you to step into. You're so deep. There is so much vastness in your being. So much magic, miracle, and wisdom lies within. And there is wrath also. Anger and frustration and disappointment. There is a queen of love and light. And there is a shadow too. The duality. And you are all of it. And every single part of yours, your being is filled with wisdom and miracles. You learn how to utilize it in all your journey of becoming her, the one and only. Because you are the only one, and there is no one else like you. Your magic, your quirks, your weirdness, You're knowing your gifts are unique to you. You're crying. Only you can access it. Only you can bring it out in the light and make it so worthwhile for others so they can't have enough of you. You have infinite value within yourself, and it's time you meet that. The whole point of having conversations like this is to contemplate on life and things that can make us little wiser, little braver than before, to go do the things we are meant to do, to go do the things, to go do and be this person that our soul is pushing us to, this, giving us these visions, these, intuitive hits. But because we hold ourselves, because we think we are not wise enough, we think we are not brave enough, we get short on tiny bit of courage, and we stop ourselves. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for you. So so for this to land for you, you gotta keep an open mind, and I want to have an open conversation with you where intuitively you'll know that these things are for you, and you will also know that things aren't for you, because I don't force people. My job is to be the guide. Your job is to allow yourself to follow if you feel the pull. You have a choice. You can make a choice to let your soul guide you, and in this process, whatever is meant for you will come through. Okay, so I want to share something with you about my belief. Many people have asked me this question multiple times, like, what I teach my clients and the results we get and they get, and the capabilities of, like, can anyone else do that? Can everyone do that? Like, if you've been following me, you'll know that my clients, I've helped them sign. Like, my clients make quite a lot of money, like 15,000. One of my clients signed 15K client. One of my clients signed 35K clients. Three of my clients she signed 3 of 35K clients, and it's just so many. I can't even remember that. But the thing is, the question I get asked is, do we all have these capabilities? Can we all charge that much? Can we all make that amount of money? Like, do we have all this, creating success and relationship and becoming the woman who have it all? The class, the beauty, the honor, the leadership. And it's like, how much more evidence will be required for us as a woman to really go deep on this belief? Like, how much more evidence do we need? We always waiting for evidence. We always waiting for someone to anoint us. Someone to give us the permission. Someone to say, okay, now go. Okay, now do it. Like, how much more evidence do we need as women to really get this belief instilled in us deep down? Like, whatever we decided to do, we can do it. It's just a decision. Whatever we want can be created, and we all have power to do so. I've seen in my entire journey in working with these women, like, decision making is such a difficult thing. Oh my God, I cannot decide. Oh my God, I can't decide. What if it's wrong? What if I make a mistake? So what? Everything is a learning curve. We make a mistake, we learn from it, and we move on. It's good that we make mistakes so we know what doesn't work. But we get so scared, and we get so, get blocked in, like, I don't want to decide because then I'll have to take responsibility of my action, and I don't like that because then it'll be my fault. Okay, so what? Nobody's killing you. Even if it's your fault, you've learned from it, then it's not your fault. Then it's a learning curve. Then you gain a wisdom. Right? And no, not everyone just like that. They don't accept that. There are so many stories floating around that tells us that so many people who are not seen for what they do, they are not recognized and honored and respected and cherished, misunderstood, not good enough, not pretty enough, and ended up becoming extraordinary. There are so many stories we see on the internet every day, in the news. It's just one decision, your decision. You get to follow the pull. You get to decide. You get to decide and you get to become. How many more stories do we need to hear to believe and accept this like it's true for us? Before we start to question if we all can do this. And like all these people who are doing these big things, they've been created from the same earth. Like we have been also created from the same earth. Like, why not us? If it's them, then why not us? Same God has given us all the capabilities. Same God has given us the brain they've got, the same kind of brain you've got. But they trust. They trusted themselves. They followed the pull. And they took the leap. And they moved. They decided. They commit. We can do that too. Nobody's stopping you. Who's stopping you? Nobody's stopping you. If it's possible for them, then why not us? And why not now? So I know for a fact, when we as women don't see any evidence of success, we get caught up in doubt and uncertainty. And this dreadful thought, maybe I don't have what it takes. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Well, I didn't have what it takes. Me, someone from third world country, I'm from Pakistan originally, didn't even knew how to speak the language. I was not fluent in English. Certainly didn't have any confidence or courage or experience or even what it looked like to be good enough for any of the things I have achieved or created. Like this was not the plan for me. But I opened up my brain, I followed my pull to this possibility of something bigger than what was already in front of me. My entire world changed. And I want to invite you into that conversation today. The conversation where we could do something that doesn't make sense. Every single one of us, and I really believe that. Because the life I'm living right now, it didn't make sense for me when I started. It didn't make sense for anybody around me. Nobody believed that. I was filled up with so much doubt. And you know the kind of thing that goes on in a culture like this, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I was like, stuff it. Stuff that. I'm going to do what I want to do. I opened my brain to this possibility, which was bigger than what I could imagine for myself. What was the norm? If some of the people who are least believed in the world could do great, incredible things, then how in the world, with all this evidence before us, we believe we can't? How can we not believe? Now, does this mean everyone should just go full blown on the throttle and get everything done tomorrow just because you should be able to? That's when your intuition comes in. But I believe if you have this intuitive knowing that you're supposed to do big things, I believe you. Because that's just one thing. That's just your intuitive. That's just your divine inside of you, your connection with God inside of you telling you, hey, this is what's meant for you, and it's very subtle and it's very quiet. It's not loud. If this intuitive hit's coming to you and it's subtle and you feel peace, know that's coming from the soul. And if this whispers coming to you and they're loud and they make you anxious, they scare you, then it's coming from ego. So that's the difference I learned, to differentiate what's coming from soul and what's coming from ego. And if we can go with the intuition and clear knowing that what you are is the correct way for you to be in your timeline, is what your story is going to be. Like, who am I in this moment? That's how I was supposed to be in this moment. And that's how my story is going to unfold in front of me. I have to move in my timeline, be who I am in this moment. How you will come to be for you, that's a whole different conversation. But whether or not you get to have it, whether or not you get to do it, I don't think anyone else in the entire world can have a say about that. It's your choice. You decide. What I want for you during this session is you get to know that it's your choice to decide whether you want it or not. And you don't need others' permission to want what you want. I hate that. Why do we have to ask for permissions? Why do we have to ask for permissions? Who said we have to ask for permissions? So what we want in our life is also means no longer needing other people's approval. If we are good enough, and this is a hard one for a lot of women, we don't want to believe that we are good enough, and we don't want to believe that we don't need to ask any permissions, and we don't want to believe that we don't need approval. We wait all our lives for someone to be proud of us, someone to see our magic, someone to see our light, someone to say you're special, you're the one. We want someone else to tell us that. And until someone can see it, and then we really feel, and only then we really feel our power. We wait and wait and wait and wait. And in this call, my hope for you is that you retire waiting. Because I retired waiting a long time ago. I said, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to go do the thing. Because I know I can. And I can learn. And I know I can be. Because I know I am. And when you have that, this is the beginning of your life at a whole another level. I want you to know that each and every one of us have a power, a uniqueness that's only belong to us. You have something of value that others don't have. And that having something of value others don't have, it doesn't mean that you compete. You complete each other. Some great things I have and some great things you have. We both need each other, right? We have our own valuable things to offer the world. You and me are equal. We all are equal in our own unique way. So if you are in the world and you are going to do big things, competing is going to decrease your magic. We women don't see each other as competition. Okay? We are all allies. We are not threat to each other. Two women combined in one room, they're not threat to each other. Please. Because you're different. She's different. You're different. You both have your own unique gifts. You both bring unique things to the table. You can work together. We're allies. We are all going towards the same goal. Creating impact in the world for better future for our children and creating financial freedom. So you can get to live your full potential and do even bigger things. We get to learn from each other always. When we compare, we chip away our amazingness and beauty. What I want you to do here is, I want you to see your uniqueness. I want you to practice seeing yourself as a part of whole picture. A beautiful and important piece to take this picture to its glory. We all matter in this world. You matter in this world. If you have a desire to create big impact in the world, if you have a desire to be rich AF, if you have a desire to live an opulent, rich life, if you have a desire to make 100K months in your business, if you have a desire to become the first millionaire or billionaire in your family and delete all the generational trauma and lack and money beliefs and all the stuff that's heavy, but you feel doubt and you feel uncertainty, what I want you to do here is keep asking yourself these questions. Why not you? And why not now? And I promise you, these questions will open a portal for you. These questions will lead you to great answers, and we don't ask ourselves enough good questions. That's the problem. We ask other people questions like how? Like, how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? Am I good enough? Is it going to work? Ask yourself instead of asking other people. We always floating surface level, looking for immediate gratification instead of actual contemplation of these meaningful things. In this session, it will make huge difference in your thinking if you allow yourself to be open to receive this wisdom today. So my question to you is, what would it be like to be you? What's it like to be a woman for you? How do you feel as a woman? Who you are when you are not around people? Who are you showing up in the world as? And why there is a mismatch between you, the person that's for the world, and you, the person that's for you? What is it that you want, and what's in the way? You have to think about these things in this session, because it will go beyond this day. Because who you are for the rest of the day today, after this call, will change who you are for the rest of the day tomorrow. Will be changed, and the tomorrow and the days come after that will be changed by the effects of this call. With all the wisdom you receive here today, you may find a piece of you that you hadn't felt in a long time, and that's my goal for you. I have a unique approach about things in general, and I am a little wave maker when it comes to rules. I don't like to be told what to do or what I can't do. Anytime someone tell me that it's not possible, I'm like, okay, I want to try that for myself, and I want you to decide, and I want to see whether it's possible for me or not, whether it's going to work for me or not. I'm the one who's going to decide. I'm going to see whether it works or not. Let me decide. I'll find out myself. People told me it's impossible to create wealth online. Like, you need big audience and teams, you need funnels, you need email systems. And I remember when I was told you need 10K people on your list if you want to make $1,000 online. Do you remember that dusty old 10-to-1 ratio thing? I made a lot more with 30 people in my free masterclass, and I have my clients made thousands and thousands of dollars in no group at all, no ads, no system, nothing. I was taught these formulas and codes and tactics, and I was like, it was back in the school where in my algebra class, I thought it was the worst of all, right? Like, it's only this way. It was kind of that energy. Like, it has to be this way or it'll fail. Who said that? And I was like, okay, it doesn't feel like that to me, so I just try my way. And I found when you do that, when you do what you're good at, what's natural for you, where you don't have to put in a lot of effort, it works. You become successful effortlessly because you are doing something you love, you are doing something that is no effort for you, so you do more and more and more and more, you get excited doing it, then it just becomes successful. Success is a game of dedication. When you allow your natural talents to shine, your dedication becomes eminent, and that leads to effortless success in whatever you want to do without all the bells and whistles. So I want to inspire you here today. Only listen to what your soul wants you to do. Guidance from soul is divine. It's coming from realms beyond comprehension. When you allow your soul to lead, the doors get open. It's beyond any size of contemplation. Miracles start to happen in your life. So always lead with your soul. That's why my brand name is From Soul to Success. Because your soul knows how to lead you to success. It has to be your way, not the way it has worked before for others. You get to decide, you get to choose. And my hope for you today is that this lands for you and you are allowing yourself to have breakthroughs of your own. This session, this call are about truth. There is no frequency on earth greater than truth. You want to learn confidence? Learn truth. I see people want to be confident and they're hiding the truth. So what's the truth about? It could be fantastic or it could be ugly. You got to make peace with your truth. The frequency of truth is the most powerful thing. So if I ask you here, if you strip away all the facade you have about you, what would you left with? Who you are at your inner core, your true self, without any expectations to perform well in front of others. This is all coming back to the real you, the original version that was sent to earth with a purpose to fulfill. It is reclaiming something that's being yours for all eternity. We constantly trying to look outside of us who we need to be instead of owning all of our truth and magic. You all are worthy. Beautiful, intelligent, perfect in your own unique way. So this perfection we seek is already within us. You stop fighting for it. Stop fighting for it. You all have it. Just allow it to surface. So how unique can you be? How wise can you be? How perfect can you be in your own perfection? How happy and strong can you be that no one will ever get it? There is nothing to fix within you. It's only to uncover your truth. It's the journey to get what you desire, and is the co-creation between who you are and what you're a match for. Because who you are has been given to you. Like, you are this. It's a pen, but you are this. But are you being this? Like, you're amazing. You have it all. But are you being this, or are you being this? Because if you are this, but if you're not being this and you're being something else, then you're not a match for what you want, right? But be who you are. If you are this, then I don't have another one. Just be this. Just be you. It's the journey to get what you desire, and it's the co-creation of who you are and what you're a match for. This is such a beautiful line. This is a conversation we are having inside Becoming Her program. all parts of your being, how to embrace it in a way that makes you the matriarch, the queen who you are born to be. You're born to be a queen. You're born queen, but you're not being one. You're not being one. And that's the problem. To have the business you want, to make the money you want, to work the kind of clients you want, to attract all your desires to you, to have the love and relationship you want. You are destined to be the queen, but you're not being a queen. You're not matched. And because you're destined to be the queen, you have all this desire to have the thing that you are destined to have, but you're not being that person. So you're not matched for what you want. It's all of it is the key to your power, is the answer you've been searching for. Be the match. Be the queen now, because you are one. So becoming her program is the answer you've been searching for. Doors are open, and lifetime access to this transformational portal is only for now £333 for a short period of time, because price will change. So please, if you desire this deeper level transformation, sign up ASAP. You can find the access page on the profile, and you can also send me message. This is instant access, so you can start indulging in this transmission as soon as you sign up. So exciting. It's a masterpiece. It's becoming of a legend. It's unleashing the power of your soul. It's embracing your true identity. Oh my God, I am so honored to lead this transition for you. It's really going to be before and after moment for you inside, and my heart is so full. I can't wait to see you emerge in your grandness. All I ask, if it feels aligned, please share this live stream so other ladies can be part of it too. And please let me know if you have shared it, so I can put your name into a draw to win special prize. And that is so much of value. That is very much valuable as well. So I'm very excited. If you have any questions, please DM or comment below. Let people know this is happening. Let's just do some beautiful things for the rest of the year. Let's start 2025 big way, owning your power, owning your genius, owning your gift. Be the match, be the queen, so you can get what you want, because you have it all within you. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Thank you very much for your time from the bottom of my heart. This is going to be one heck of a transformation, and I'm really excited to lead it for you. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the program. Bye. And please stay around, because I have so many more trainings coming and so many more amazing offers coming. Very nice seeing you. Bye.